Welcome to Rom Wills Money Matters. See money as a tool for personal freedom. And I have to really emphasize that word tool. Tool. You want to see it as a tool. Not something that you just want to make. Some people don't see it that way. You have a significant portion of the population, I would say most of the population, they see money as just something to, they go out and make some money, spend the money and everything. Indeed, for a lot of people, especially in America, they couldn't handle a $500 emergency, $1,000 emergency. Shoot, $500, that's enough. They'll spend their money, hopefully, on their rent or mortgage or something, but seeing how many people are being evicted, they might not spend it on that. And that's if they even get a job. But one of the things, though, you got to look at money. You don't want to make it for its own sake. You don't want to get out a job or business or anything just for the sake of just saying, well, I'm making this much money. That's really irrelevant. It depends on how you're using the money. You have some people who are making maybe $50,000 a year, and actually that's a lot compared to the rest of the world. But making $50,000 a year, but here's the interesting thing: they actually living better than someone who might be making $250,000 a year. For one reason, it's how they're using the money, how you spending the money, how you managing the money. Like somebody could technically, they might be technically poor or technically not making that much money. You'll look at the numbers and say, oh, they ain't making that much. But how they spend the money, where they spend the money, where they buy their clothes, where they buy their food. I mean, you have some people, they can clip some coupons. They can catch every sale or something. That's because they are using their money managing and they're using it as a tool. Now, the greater thing is just seeing it overall as a tool for freedom. Because let's be real, it's hard to do stuff in this society without money, But it gives you the freedom. Look at it as a tool for freedom. Not a tool just to make, just to have it, but a tool for freedom. Even when I talk about a savings account, now I'm always going to emphasize that, but what do I say? One, it gives you the ability not to live paycheck to paycheck because you always have that money there. And like I always recommend, have a minimum, I'm saying a minimum 1 month money in your savings that you can save, that you're saving just in case something happens, that you can pay 1 month your mortgage, rent, car note, insurances and all that. I'm saying at a very minimum. You really want to get up to 3 months. Or you can, you have it for emergency or something, still a tool there. Now, I've been very open about having a stroke, last October. And, of course, not working, but because of how my savings and how I had everything set up, I didn't miss a single bill. I was in, plus, I had to put in extra money for, medical bills and all of that. So, but nothing's been behind. Nothing's been behind. No credit card collectors have called me up. And yeah, I had to use some credit cards, But even then, it was the tool of it. And what it's done is given me freedom. See, that's how you want to see money. You want to see it as a tool because that's all, you can have coins, like literal coins. You could have dollar bills. You could have numbers on a computer, on a laptop in your phone or something. What is it a tool for? Well, one is a tool just so you can live, just so you can eat. That's the main thing. You got to see it that way. But then you want to look at it as, okay, I can travel. Or I have money to form that business. Very important. All of those things become very, very important for you. It gives you freedom out here. Many people can't do the things they want to do. They don't have the money. They don't have the money. They don't have money coming in. They don't have multiple streams of income. They stuck on some job that they don't want. They stuck on a job that they don't have freedom with. If they miss a few days, they can literally get fired, even if it's an emergency. They don't have that freedom. That's where you want to get. You want to get to the point, no, no matter what you're doing, you have the freedom to do. You have the freedom to live where you want to live, where you want to live, not where, you're not making that much money. You don't have that good credit score. Because how do you get a good credit score? You paying your bills on time. You paying your credit cards on time. You have to have money to do that. You want to be, if you have to get a car, you don't want to get it from one of those buy here, pay here, buy here, pay here places and stuff. You don't want to do that. I've actually done that before. The guy was pretty cool, but there were a lot of people getting caught up. A lot of people getting caught up. You don't want that. You want to get a car, maybe a new car or something, whatever you want to get, whatever car you want to get. You want to have that freedom. You want to have the freedom to live where you want to live. That's why you manage the money. That's why you have to have control of the money. See, don't see it as just something just to get and spend. A lot of people do that. They just get it and spend it. But they're stuck and they get used to it. They think, oh, well, this is some great thing. No, you don't want to do that. It's a tool. It's a tool so you can live where you want to live. You can travel where you want to travel. You can drive the vehicle that you want to drive. You can take your time. Like, okay, let me use that car. A simple, very simple thing. Because a lady friend of mine, she's thinking, oh, okay, I might have to get a new car, right? And I said, well, yeah, you can get a good used car, but she's making enough money. She's saying, no, I'll get a new car. I'll get a new car. I'm tired of used cars and stuff. And you know what? She has the financial freedom to do so. She can get what she wants. But, it's different. We differ slightly on that, but that's okay. Because my thing is get a good used car because it's, cheaper. It's cheaper. But, we're two different people, two different people. But she has the freedom to do that. You want the freedom to get the type of car you want from where you want it. And you don't want to be in a situation where they say, well, no, you can't get this car over here. See, that's how you have to look at it. You want freedom for every day. For medical stuff, you want to be able to pay like that insurance for, medical needs. And that's a big deal now. But you want it for whatever. So it's very important to see money as a tool for your freedom, as a tool. Okay? I want y'all to think about that, all right? So anyway, that's all I have for right now. You know the deal. Let's go make that money.